Hello, boys and girls. Mrs. Sadowski here, and we're going to be looking at the homework answers for Module 7, Lesson 5. So the directions say to draw a tape diagram to solve the following. If you like those tape diagrams, you know my rule. Please draw them. If you're feeling like the tape diagrams confuse you, don't worry about that. Okay, you can, as long as you're showing work, that's what matters. So Timmy drank 2 quarts of water yesterday. Okay. He drank twice as much water today as he drank yesterday. Well, twice as much as 2 quarts. 2 times 2, so that's what, 4 quarts? Okay, so 2 yesterday, 4 quarts today. How many cups of water did he drink in the 2 days? So we're looking at cups now, and we want to put both days together. So if he had 2 on one day and 4 on the other, 2 plus 4 is 6 quarts, right? But they want the answer in cups, and there are 4 cups in 1 quart. So we're going to have to do 6 times 4, which is 24. So Tommy drank 24 cups of water, which is really good because you need at least 8 a day. So he's drinking more than he needs. He must like water. All right, Lisa recorded a 2-hour television show. When she watched it, she skipped the commercials. It took her 84 minutes to watch the show. How many minutes did she save by skipping the commercials? So again, we're looking in minutes. It was 2 hours. Well, there's 60 minutes in 1 hour. If we have 2, we're dealing with 120 minutes, right? And she ended up watching 84. So 120 minus those 84 minutes. Can't do 0 minus 4. So I'll borrow from over here. 10 minus 4 would give me 6. I can't do 11 minus 8, or 1 minus 8, I should say. So we'll make that 11 minus 8 is 3. So she saved 36 minutes. It's quite a bit of time in commercials. Problem number 3. Jason bought 2 pounds of cashews. Sarah ate 9 ounces. David ate 2 ounces more than Sarah. So he's eating 2 plus Sarah ate 9, so that's 11 ounces, right? How many ounces were left in Jason's bag? Well, remember, there's 16 ounces in 1 pound. So 16 times 2 pounds, we're dealing with a 32-ounce bag, right? So 32, we can do this a couple of ways. We could subtract Sarah, and then we could subtract out David. Or we can put Sarah and David together. So if I put Sarah and David together, that is 9 plus 11, so that's going to be 20. So if we subtract out the 20 those two ate, we are left with 12. So there were 12 ounces left. Okay? If you had subtracted Sarah first, that would have been fine. Then you would have had to do another step to subtract out David. You still would have ended up with the 12 ounces. On the back, number 4, it says label the rest of the tape diagram. Solve for the unknown. Oh, okay. Well, let's see here. It looks like we've got, this is 5 feet. And then it looks like we put something together. So it looks like this might have been 5 feet with another 5 feet. And then something is shorter, right? And they want to know if we put these 2 things together, what does that make? So if we have to finish labeling this thing, we realize that 5 feet and 5 feet more, we're dealing with 10 feet. But there's 12 inches in a foot. So times 12. So really that's going to be 120 in the inch world. If we subtract out 10, because that's showing us that we got to be 10 less here, we would be at 110 inches. So this thing right here is 110 inches. They want us to figure out the total. So if we have 120 inches and 110 inches. Notice they didn't ask for the total to include this. They only want these two things. So this is our 10 feet, which is 120, and this little thing. If we add that together, we get 230 inches. But we don't know what that's for. So you got to write a problem of your own. So you can make up anything that makes sense. Like maybe somebody had a jump rope that was 5 feet long, but their friend had a jump rope that was twice as long. A third person had a jump rope that was 10 inches shorter than the second person. If the second and third person put their jump ropes together, how long would their jump rope be? And then we could have that total. So you could have come up with anything as long as it would go along with this. At the bottom, it said to go ahead and create a problem of your own. You could have done all sorts of things with this. Basically, if that's 3 pounds, we're dealing with 3, 3, 3, and 3, because those are all this size block. 3 and 3 would be the 6 there with an 8 ounce. So, you're dealing with 12 pounds here, and you're dealing, this one right here is 6 pounds, 8 ounces. And it looks like we're putting all 3 things together. So really, if we're adding this up, you have 3 pounds, 12 pounds, 6 pounds. So what is that? 11, that's 21 pounds. And if you have to put that into ounces, 6 times 1 is 6, 6 times 2 is 12, 1 times 1 is 1, 2 times 1 is 2. So we're at 336 ounces plus 336 plus the 8 ounces. So that would be 14. We're looking at 344 ounces is the total for all 3 things. So maybe you were talking about how much a baby weighed. Maybe you were talking about how heavy some boxes on an Amazon trunk. You've got Amazon delivering packages. Maybe these are the weight of packages. You could have made up anything. What matters is that you can look at these and figure out what needs to go where. All right, so there we have it for this week, boys and girls. Hopefully everything went well. See you on another time. Bye.